We back, everybody.
Hey y'all.
Hey, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Random Convos from the Couch.
Yes, thank you guys so much for tuning into us another week. We know we've been gone for a little bit.
Yes.
Right? We've had some things going on. Cody had a birthday.
Yes, and Charisma had a birthday on Wednesday.
I did, guys. I am now 30.
Yeah, she with us, y'all. Well, the 30 and up club.
Yeah. So I'm in the gang now. So
Yeah.
we've been busy these last really 3 weeks. We had celebrated a lot of birthdays. It was Cody's birthday.
Yeah, we did
Then
that
we
one episode. It was
also-
last time we recorded.
Yes, and then we also traveled to Texas to
Yes.
celebrate my best friend's birthday.
Yes.
So again, shout out to happy birthday, Toya.
Yes. And shout out to Toya in Jersey for coming through this past weekend. It was so
For my
much fun.
birthday.
Yes, it was so much fun. Can't wait to see you guys again and everything like that. Because I know y'all watching this episode.
Yes, but we are back. Happy to be back.
Yes.
So again, how we start off every episode.
Y'all ready?
New music.
Mm-hmm.
I think Cody's really gonna lead this, guys.
Oh, okay. All right.
I
Well,
don't really have that much information.
Yeah.
Especially for this week. Last week I can't speak on Chris Brown's project that dropped.
okay. Yeah, I started it. I only got a few tracks that I don't think I've listened to everything. But what did you think of the
I
stuff?
really liked his project.
It was actually sounding pretty good. So,
Yeah.
a few songs.
Yeah, it sounded really good to me. Now, he did lie, because you guys remember.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me. He did lie. I don't know if you guys remember. He said it was only going to be 11 songs. It was not that. It was like 20-something plus songs.
He
He actually
doubled.
had like a side A and a side B. But overall, the project was really good. A few songs that... Go ahead.
I don't think he really had his. Remember, I told you that like he was supposed to do 11 at 11 a.m. and 11 at 11 p.m. But then he was just like all 22.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be just like 11 songs total.
Well, yeah, that's what. And then he was like, basically, here, this is what it is.
F it. I'm just going to give you...
Yeah, and then he wound up just giving us two. So he should have did the album at 222. But go ahead.
I did like the project. Some songs that really stuck out to me that I liked. I really liked the first song called Angel Numbers, 10 Toes Down.
Yeah.
More so, I really like the 10 Toes Down song. Chris Brown does that really well. He had another song with one of his other previous projects where it was like two songs in one, and he transitioned to another song. I really like that.
Yeah.
I typically always like his transition songs. He had another song on there called Feel Something. He has a song in there with Maida that sounds really good.
I do like that.
Called
Best
Best
you
Ever.
ever had. Best ever you had. Yeah.
You
Yeah,
put that
I'm
up.
going with the hook saying
Yeah.
best you ever had. But yeah.
Yeah, and then he has another one too that I really like called Need a Friend.
Yeah, it was pretty
So
good.
what about you, babe?
Well, okay. Well, this I'm gonna highlight some songs that we didn't get to highlight on the podcast. So I'm gonna start it off with my nigga Benny the Butcher. Came out with Big Dog and with Lil Wayne. Fire, especially Wayne's verse. That is the Wayne I like. I like feature Wayne. I'll get to Wayne in a second, but I really do like it. It is the leading single off the Everyone Can Go album that will be dropping on from Def Jam, but we do not have a release date to my knowledge. We don't have a release date, but I am very much appreciated. Cobra by Megan Thee Stallion.
We didn't talk about that?
I had to get all the I think she did that the day we left.
Oh, okay. I do like Cobra, y'all.
Yeah.
Cobra sounds really good.
Yeah.
Shout out to Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah, for real. But Larry June, one of my favorite rappers, dropped a project with Cardo. The Night Shift. I had to.
You gotta think about
Yeah,
it.
it's so many projects he be dropping anyway.
Yeah, they work together a lot.
They do, and this was their fourth one, fourth album or fourth project, I should say. But this was the Larry project I like. Don't get me wrong, I love the one with him and Alchemist. But I would say that wouldn't be my favorite Larry project nor my favorite Alchemist project. But they did work well together. But when
Is your favorite like Larry June sound like the chill vibe and type, or do you like the one when he is on the Alchemist type beats?
I would say the one he's on the chill. Like if I think about my favorite Larry songs, they're the most upbeat ones and just, paying your bills on time and, on that P shit and shit like that.
Playing shit.
Yeah. But I did like this one a little bit more than I did the Alchemist one, only because this is him and Cardo are great together. And Alchemist was even on the project. He dropped a crazy verse and shit like that. So yeah, but I definitely enjoyed that project as well. Also, Too Good to Be True. Rick Ross and Meek Mill, they dropped their project last week. It was up. I like it. I will say from their both solo releases that they had, not so much. But when they came together on this one, it was up there. So I did like that. But today,
Okay.
Welcome to College Grove 2 from Lil Wayne and 2 Chainz.
So you like some of the songs?
I'm going to tell you right now, it surprised the hell out of me because, y'all, I did not listen to College Grove, the first one.
Okay.
Only because as of late, 2 Chainz and Lil Wayne don't really
Do it for you?
Yeah, they haven't really like I said, I like feature Wayne. And 2 Chainz, I like his features too, but when it comes to the last solo projects, I'm like, whatever. This one, I'm like, you know what? I ain't doing nothing. Let me go ahead and check on it. They had some fire songs. They had Pressure, obviously, TikTok and Instagram Reels and shit like that.
What song is that?
Pressure. Do. Pressure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They have a song called Long Story Short, which was produced by one of my favorite people, Big Crit. Also Manny Fresh and Juicy J. I don't want to downplay him, but I'm a Big Crit fan, more in the Juicy J and that. This song with Usher, I can't even say it. Transparency. I almost fucked that up.
You did.
Well, I did, but the way I was like, where it was going was gonna be worse than me stopping. I'm just saying, but I liked it. And then even Benny's on the project and everything. So yeah. Also, Ari Lennox came out with a song called Get Close. I thoroughly enjoyed it and everything.
Sounds good.
Yeah. If she's dropping a project soon, I'm ready for it. But let me ask you this: did you listen to Queen Naja?
No.
Okay. She dropped the project. So
She did, but I didn't listen to
it.
it.
Okay. I was actually.
Oh, did you listen?
No, I was gonna wait for yo.
No,
Yeah.
sorry.
Nothing against her. I like Queen Naja. I'll get to when I get to it. But yeah, that's all the new stuff that has came out and everything. Yeah.
Y'all, obviously since we've been gone, there's been a lot of shit that's happened.
Yep.
Within the media. So we will talk about it, just not go super in depth because we're not the podcast for that. So if you want, more thorough information, you can definitely check out other platforms. So obviously the huge headline that is everyone's talking about right now is whole P. Diddy.
Yep.
And Cassie. So if you guys do not know, yesterday, I actually found out I got an email from the New York Times that actually broke the story to me.
Oh, that's how you know it's official.
Yeah, it wasn't like the shade room or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got an email yesterday from the New York Times, and it basically, they dropped a story about Diddy and Cassie suing Diddy, saying that she's accusing him of rape and sex trafficking and all this other stuff. And I read that affidavit, her suit basically. I didn't read all 33 pages, but I did read a good majority of it. I believe everything that she said, y'all. So, in case you guys didn't know, Cassie, she was in the Me and You girl. It's me and you now. She shaved her head. She was really famous for that. And so, with Cassie and Diddy, it came out that they met. She was 19. He was 37.
Which I did think that was crazy in the beginning because I remember I
didn't even know that was their age gap.
Mm-hmm. Because when she came out in 2006, I was 16. So I remember seeing, because I thought she was like flying. The song was popping in the summertime. So I was like, oh, okay. Like, on some how like
even before
close to age.
Before she got with Diddy, wasn't she with
Ryan Leslie? Yeah, but I don't know how old Ryan Leslie was.
So finding out about the whole Cassie and Diddy thing, I was like, wow, he's a predator. Okay. I mean, because, we've all heard stories about Diddy, but just to see it, to really see, like, people's accounts and interactions with him, and them saying how it went. So, she met him when he was 19 and 37. Basically, she didn't even want to be with him. He just kind of inserted himself into her life. Based off the affidavit, like, he just started coming around and basically, like, taking control of her life, like, you're going to do this, like, and she just kind of went along with it. And she said it eventually turned into them being into a relationship to where he introduced her to, like, drugs and stuff. And then she had said that they started doing something to where he liked to bring other people in. He called it like a FO. I don't know if it was like a freak off or whatever. And basically, she said whenever he said he wanted an FO, basically what that means is he would basically pay male escorts, male sex workers, to come in and have sex with Cassie, and he would watch. That's what he liked to do. And she just had to do it. And she said this happened in multiple times, and it wasn't just like in one city. It would happen when they would travel, in hotel rooms and stuff like that. She said that Diddy was very violent. He had hit her and beat her a couple times. And then when he would do that, he would, you know what most people would do. Most guys, when they abuse women, and especially with a man of his status and his money, he would just give her gifts and just apologize like, oh, babe, I'm so sorry. And then it was even also, too, I'd read where he was essentially the one that made her change her hair. She didn't even want to shave off her hair.
Yeah, when I first heard about that,
And I'm like, what?
Well, so let me bring it back because I know we had talked about this. So when you were like, did you notice? And I was like, yeah. You was like, so you knew he was like an abuser? I said, hold on. How it was presented wasn't like it was crazy, but it was like when Young Jock, he was on Vlad. I don't know when this was, and he said something to the nature of like they was at a party. It was the four of them. It was Jock and his wife, Cassie, and Diddy. Diddy saw this white woman and came back and was like, this is what we're going to do tomorrow. We're going to shave your hair. And so even Jock was like, do you want to do that?
But she didn't want to do that, though.
Yeah, see, but the way, I didn't know it was like on some like forceful type shit. And so, like I said, how it's presented, and I'm like,
it was also, too, like in her affidavit, she had mentioned how Diddy had gotten so jealous. One time he had threatened to blow up someone's car. And someone was Kid Cudi.
Yeah.
And Kid Cudi said this is true.
Yeah, because somebody pulled up an old tweet of theirs back from like 2014 or some shit.
And I'm like, wow, this nigga is a menace. Like, he's like a terror. And I'm going to say this. Lastly, just wrapping up with Diddy. I believe everything Cassie says.
Yeah.
I do believe that Diddy is a predator. And I also believe what's done in the dark will come to the light.
Yep.
So whatever you've been hiding or thinking that you've been keeping under wraps, that it's never going to see the light of day.
Oh, it will.
Is. Karma comes back.
Yep.
You can't just treat people like shit or do people dirty. And just because now you know you have a quote-unquote rebrand where you're now all about love and all this other shit. But my nigga, you got a past. You did people dirty. And people not going to forget about that. And you need to own up to the shit that you did. So there's that with them. Another sad situation, Keke Palmer.
Yeah.
And her baby's father. Now, if you guys remember, we had talked about this a few months ago. You know, Keke Palmer and her baby daddy, they really got the spotlight when Keke Palmer went to Usher's show. And she had on I wouldn't say it was a very revealing dress, but showed her backside out. Either way, she's a grown woman. She ain't married. She was dancing with Usher. And instead of him just talking to her about it, he decided to let the whole world know his feelings on the mother of his child out dancing with Usher. And basically he ridiculed her and basically was trying to say she's not acting like a mom. Like, this is not how moms act. And of course, the women when that happened were like, what? Like, how are you going to try to shame her for it? You know what I mean? Like, and even then people were saying, you're being controlling. Well, lo and behold, it came out this week that she had filed a restraining order against him, as well as filing for sole custody of their child. You know, have a little baby, and it was granted immediately. And then shortly after, well, when that happened, it was a shock to everybody.
Right.
Because it's like, damn, like,
that's how you move.
Restraining orders, like, what's going on?
Right.
Then images came out of like surveillance inside a house of his screenshots of them together, and they seem to be in some sort of like altercation. between Kiki and her baby daddy.
Yeah.
Which further solidified, like, oh, this nigga's abusive. Like, you know what I mean? So that was a whole ordeal. What are your thoughts on that, Cody?
Well, I didn't like the situation from the jump, like after a while, because as in like when everybody kept deciphering their think pieces. Mm-hmm. This is in the beginning. Let me just put that out. But when I realized, I was like, yeah, that's got to be true then. Because at first, like I said, I thought it was a whole plan from the get go. Mm-hmm. But only because it was just like, damn, y'all kind of capitalizing off it. I'm just thinking, damn, I really wish they didn't come out with the video or the song or the boyfriend thing or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I wish.
Yeah, because people was like, that's adding fuel to the fire.
That's the only thing I was like, why we have to go here with this? And I think this was after or before the Super Bowl announcement and all that. At the point I just wasn't thinking about it, but then hearing this is just like, this is just not a good situation. I hope,
and then learning too about his brother, and I like his brother, Saronis.
Yeah.
I probably butchered his name. If you guys don't know,
Dro.
Kiki's baby daddy, his brother was an Insecure. Like Cody said, he played Dro. He was like Molly's love interest, like in the beginning.
The nigga that was married.
Yeah, the light-skinned tall guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's his brother or whatever. So, and I like him too. And then something that came out where maybe he was also abusive, or he enabled him to let his brother do it and never stepped up to say anything.
Right.
And if that's true, that is wrong as well too, because if you know your brother is abusive and putting his hands on women, who are you to not intervene and be like, man, you need to stop, chill out? You know what I mean?
Right. But it's crazy.
For sure. Honey, what else you want to talk about next?
Actually, damn, I'm so sorry. I was getting ready to say that we can stay on music. However, even though that wasn't necessarily, even though there's a lot of music people involved in all that.
Before we do wrap up with Kiki.
Yeah.
Kudos to her, I will say. Through whatever she's been through, congratulations to her. She was just announced she's going to be the host of the Soul Train Awards.
Oh, congratulations to her. I didn't even know that.
That is amazing. It comes out on the 26th. I don't think they filmed it yet, so I think it's going to be coming out. They're going to be filming soon. So, kudos to her.
Yes, kudos to Kiki for that. Well, Grammy nominations came out last week. And we didn't have a chance to talk about it, so we're going to talk about it now. So, a few things. Congratulations to all the nominees, but I'm going to do some special ones. Victoria Monet.
Yes.
That is the first one I want to name. She has 7 nominations.
7 nominations.
I love that. Even the songs that like how does it make you feel? And in Hollywood, of course, with Earth, Wind and Fire, and her daughter Hazel, which is the youngest Grammy nominee at the age of 2. So. Some of y'all may need to just get the studio with somebody pregnant and just like get the bumps and something if you're trying to beat that.
Some noise or something.
Right. So Blue Ivy.
You said get some bumps.
Get some little kicks. So Blue Ivy is the youngest winner, but if now for the category that Hollywood is nominated for, Best Traditional R&B Performance, Babyface and Coco Jones was Simple, Lucky with Kenya Dixon, Hollywood of course is when we talked about Good Morning with PJ Morton and Susan Carroll in Love Language SZA. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. If I had to pick a prediction, I'm picking Hollywood in that one.
And I love Hollywood songs.
Yeah.
That's probably my favorite song on the project. The whole Jaguar 2 project is amazing in general, but I love Hollywood. But a lot of her songs in which she is nominated is the On My Mama song, which again for her definitely kudos. Super proud of her that she is still nominated. She got nominated for that song. The video was amazing. She got great reviews. Everyone loved it. So, super proud of her for that.
Yes, super proud of her for that. Also, Coco Jones got some nominees as well. I'm very happy about that. Best R&B Performance, we got a rematch. Got Robert Glasper versus Chris Brown again.
Yeah. At least we know Chris Brown ain't going to be like,
Who is
the hell is
that?
that? You know who
Yeah,
she, you know who it
right.
is, bro.
But Coco Jones with I See You, How Does It Make You Feel? Victoria Monet and Kill Bill, SZA.
Oh, super congratulations to SZA too.
Oh yeah, she got a few of them, and she's even nominated for Album of the Year.
Actually, SZA has the most nominations.
Out of everybody, right?
Out of everybody.
Yeah,
She has
she
8.
walking. Oh, 8. Oh, so it's SZA and Victoria Monet with the top. The way I said it,
Now,
Monet.
SZA, I hope she does walk away with something.
Yeah.
Because I remember when SZA was nominated for Control, that year that she was nominated, she was the most nominated that year too and didn't win anything.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
The
Yeah.
first Grammy SZA won was with Doja Cat, "Kiss Me Through the Phone." Which was
Oh, they
last
did
year.
win a Grammy, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot.
Control was totally snubbed, and Control was a great project. So
It is, yeah.
I really hope this go around that does not happen for her.
Yeah.
I hope she gets her flowers and everything that she deserves, as well as she's a fellow Scorpio too. So
Yeah.
kudos to
Yeah,
her.
she just celebrated her birthday and everything. But yeah, shout out to all of them. I know Summer Walker's in there for Best R&B Album. Babyface, Coco Jones, Emily King, and Victoria Monet. For rappers, let's go with Best Rap Album. We got Her Loss, Drake and 21 Savage. Killer Mike's Michael album. Heroes and Villains, Metro Boomin, King's Disease 3, I almost said 2 by accident, from Nas and Utopia, Travis Scott. To be completely honest with you, that one is up for grabs. It's not a clear winner in that one, if I'm being honest. Excuse me.
You said what now?
That one's up for grabs. I don't think there's a clear winner. I know.
I think it's interesting that that's what was selected, because I wonder who all selected and who all
Submitted.
Submitted.
Okay, hold on. From last year to this year, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know the name of his album because I don't listen to him. But I was surprised that Gunna didn't get. I don't think he got a Grammy nomination.
Well, we don't know if he submitted either.
Well, that's true. But here's the thing. I don't think.
Contrary to what people believe, like for people to be Grammy nominated, y'all, you do have to submit your songs.
Yeah.
It's not just they just randomly just pick niggas.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
You have to submit your song to be Grammy eligible, and if it gets selected, it gets selected.
Yeah. I would say the only for the rap part, and we can move on. The best rap song. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna pick a bold winner. Just Wanna Rock by Lil Uzi Vert.
Who else is nominated?
Attention, Doja Cat, Barbie World with Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice. Just Wanna Rock, Rich Flex, 21 and Drake, and Science and Engineers, Killer Mike, and Andre 3000 in
Just
feature.
Wanna Rock is definitely gonna win.
Yeah, because it was just like the most played. Like
it was even Beyonce danced to that on her Renaissance.
Oh yeah, that's solidifying right there.
Yeah,
so yeah. I'm gonna actually I'm gonna kick it over to sports real quick.
Okay.
A few things. Just splice it all into one real quick. One, just throwing this out there. Shout out to the Oklahoma City Thunder for having a winning record right now. They are, I think, 7-4. Their best start since 10 years ago. So shout out to them. The second youngest team in the NBA. Also, random, but just want to put this out there. So all y'all that's doing FanDuel and parlays and all that type of shit, Malik Monk.
Who is that?
He is a basketball player from the Sacramento Kings.
Okay.
He was like, I don't care about y'all parlays. So people from Twitter that obviously does parlays was like, niggas is not betting on you. And somebody was like, you don't even show up on the sports books, buddy, relax. And I thought,
a question.
What up?
Because I know he's not the first athlete to ever say something like that. I think football players say it.
Like fantasy football?
Like fantasy football.
Uh-huh.
When the players do say shit like that,
are
they always players like him, or are they like actually good niggas?
Well,
because I feel like it's always the niggas that don't really get no playtime.
That'd be the one complaining. Yo,
like,
I forgot.
Like, best believe no one's checking for you, sir. Because let me ask you, you know why?
Why?
That's why I said, who is this nigga?
Smack. Who is this nigga?
Who is this nigga?
Yo.
Because if I knew who he was, I'd be like, oh, I can't tell you nobody played for the Sacramento Kings. Last person I knew was Iman.
Oh, damn.
Exactly.
They're actually doing pretty well. Shout out to the Kings. Yo, but here's the thing. You're not wrong from that assessment, because a bunch of players that be saying that stuff is like, we're not worried about you. I'm sorry. Malik Monk is a good basketball player.
This
However,
is when self-awareness, people need to have it.
right. Malik Monk is a good basketball player. But I don't think niggas is about to bet they life savings
On Malik Monk.
on Malik Monk. Okay, let's just throw that out there. But the reason why I brought up about sports is a couple things, I guess. But Draymond Green,
Got suspended.
yeah, he got suspended for 5 games. Now, so those of y'all that didn't see this, there was
I'm gonna be honest. I don't really know this nigga, but I feel like he's always in
in trouble. Yeah,
I feel like, is he just like the team's bodyguard or whatever?
nah, he's a player.
I mean, I know, but that nigga's always getting into fights. And he has yet to get dropped. He must be good. So it's like, that's why, like, the team is like, we'll just suck it up and deal with this bullshit.
That second part, yes. But here's the thing. He's not like the scorer. He's good for what he's out there for.
Which is?
Rebounding,
Fight
maybe.
niggas or what?
Nah. But it's like one of those, if you decide to remove that piece, I'm sure they can get someone bigger, but they already went ahead and paid the bag, I guess. But yeah. But he choked out Rudy Gobert from the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Why?
Okay, so what happened was I forgot the second play. It may have been McDaniels or whatever. So mind you, this is the score is 0-0, so the game just started. So coming down the court, Klay Thompson.
Got fresh tension?
Right. Klay Thompson and I forgot the second person. I want to say it was McDaniels, but don't quote me on that. Either way, their part is real brief. They was kind of tussling. You know, Klay Thompson's jersey got ripped, right? And coming over was Rudy Gobert, and I guess Draymond saw that Rudy Gobert was going over there, so Draymond just put that nigga in the headlock. Okay.
He said you about to run up on my friend,
right?
Or my teammate.
So
I don't know if they're friends.
So like I said, I don't know. I think the other players named McDaniel would just throw him out the way. And Klay Thompson, they were fined $25,000. Mm-hmm. Draymond Green suspended for 5 games. Rudy Gobert, who was choked out, was also fined $25,000. I don't think I've ever realized that a nigga that gets beat up is still got to pay $25,000. He got choked.
He choked me to death, baby.
So you let some nigga choke you out?
Okay, but he might have got choked.
He didn't even do nothing.
So basically, when that nigga was choking him, he wouldn't try to fight back and then. You see that?
Yeah.
Oh. Damn, he a little innocent casualty there.
Yeah, it was like.
He didn't even get a chance to defend himself.
No, I think, you know what I think it is? I think the NBA is punishing him for what he did a long time ago. He was the first player to have COVID ever. So they waited.
Nigga, we paying you back for making us have to go to the bubble.
Right. No, to it. They didn't even go back. This is their first time. They had to figure it out.
I'm saying it's because of you. You brought this shit upon us.
Yeah, and I actually I'll bring out one more thing, and this is real brief about sports. Patrick Mahomes, did you hear about him?
No, what happened to him?
This nigga was on a podcast and said that he wears the same underwear every single game.
Oh, I did see that. I mean, I'm sure it's fucking clean. So. I'm sorry, what?
I don't know, make sure the thing come up.
No, I know that. Don't tell me that nigga watched it.
No, I would have brought it up. It just also.
No.
This I was like, oh, this is definitely his white side coming out.
I won't believe that. I know he ain't wearing the same dirty drawers. It's different. I mean, I understand athletes or whatever. People typically do have superstitions. You know, certain situations you want to make sure you wear the same yada underwear. In his case, but he washes them, right?
Let's just say I had to find the thing. So, okay, here's the thing. He don't wash them every time. Let's put it out like that.
What the fuck you mean? You play once a week. What do you mean you don't wash them every time?
You know, I watch them every every once in a while.
What the hell?
But if I'm on a hot streak, I can't wash them, you know? So as long as we're winning, I'll keep the superstition going.
He really admitted that?
No, he was on a podcast. Yeah.
He said, okay, so hold on. So he washed them every once. So basically he washed them when they lose? Because he said if they got a hot streak, he keep it going.
Yeah.
So when they lose, that's when they like, God damn it, gotta watch the underwear.
And we thought it was Taylor Swift that was giving them the good luck. Nah.
That is
it's skid marks on the field.
That is disgusting.
Yes, very. So,
he smells. Oh, that's so nasty. I don't even know how to feel about that. That's so nasty.
Yeah. Yeah.
But so I had a random little fact.
What's up?
So just to go back into music, did you hear the thing about Terrence Howard?
Yeah. Well, actually, I didn't watch the video. Tell me about it. I know what you're talking about, but go ahead and let me know.
So if you guys don't know, Terrence Howard, as most people know, he's regarding the black people, he's really famous for Hustle and Flow. Well, really white people too. Cause did he get Grammy nominated for that?
Yeah. What's the
nominated for Oscar?
Yeah, Oscar.
Hard Out Here for a Pimp.
Yeah. We all knew he was gonna win.
Okay. So Terrence Howard recently, I guess it was on like a news show or whatever, and he was talking about when he was on Hustle and Flow. He said he only made $12,000 from Hustle and Flow. So he said he only made $12,000 from Hustle and Flow. He also says he doesn't get any royalties or residuals from the songs he did. Here's the reason why. Those songs that he sang, he said on the credits of the movie, it says performed by DJ. They don't say Terrence Howard.
Oh, so they had to pay the nigga DJ instead of him.
No, listen. Paramount owns DJ.
Because that's their character.
Because that's their character. So all the money that he got from that, so it's basically all the money that.
So it was a one-time fee.
He never got it.
Oh, he should have got Jason Weaver's mama as his lawyer or something like that.
If this is not a case of where know what you're signing, because like the fact that, and I don't know what point of Hustle and Flow was in Terrence Howard's career. Like, I don't know, was he like at the peak or was he like?
Well, okay, around that time.
Because I feel like if that's the case,
because he was doing some movies.
Yeah, I feel like you should have had a good enough lawyer to be like, no, you're in a movie where you're fucking rapping and singing, and these songs are pretty damn catchy. You should get the royalties for the song. Instead, he's not even getting paid for them because the movie company owns the name.
Let's see. Hold on. Hustle and Flow came out in 2006, right? Was it 2006?
Yeah,
2005. I'm sorry. So around that time, he had did Crash. Crash was big. Mm-hmm. He did Ray. And then after that was Four Brothers and he had some movies.
Yeah,
but maybe he was just like that was the least paid because he was just like, okay, I just want to do it for the black people. That's probably why he did it. Maybe I don't know.
But when I read that, I said, "Are you fucking kidding me, dog? Like that's just crazy."
They fucked you, dog.
Lastly, here, y'all, what I kind of wanted to talk about before we wrap up. Me and Cody had talked about this weeks ago, way before. Birthdays and shit like that. We were talking about, this was Cody's birthday. We were at dinner.
Oh, you talking about old dude?
And we were talking about Thanksgiving. And Cody got into a topic.
Oh, yes.
Of, that he and his family, I didn't know this, guys. Did you guys know that Popeyes does turkeys?
Cajun turkeys.
Cajun turkeys, right?
Yeah.
And Cody said that his family, they used to have, because he has a huge family, so they would have like a regular turkey and a Cajun turkey. And the Cajun turkey they would get from Popeyes.
Yep.
Now, mind you, this was years ago.
Yeah.
And when Cody was telling me this, like, okay, I'm like, let me look it up. Right? And so I asked him, I said, well, how much did y'all used to pay for them Cajun turkeys? Because when I looked it up, I saw a price. And so Cody was like, I think they might have paid maybe like 30.
Maybe 40.
$40.
Yeah.
I said, okay. Y'all know how much these them right now to this day. Popeyes is selling a Cajun turkey for Thanksgiving. Do y'all know? Mind you, it's like maybe like a 20-pound turkey, maybe that. I don't even know. It might not even be that much, but I don't even think it feeds a lot of people.
Right.
Y'all know how much that damn turkey is? $99. $100 for a fucking turkey that probably feeds.
What, 5-6 people?
Maybe 10 people.
Maybe 10.
Maybe not even that.
It's smaller
Maybe
than the
like
regular like the whatever turkeys you see from the grocery store. This was a little smaller than that,
So
mind
hell
you.
no. And then y'all, and then you gotta cook it yourself.
Yeah, they give you the instructions on the little plastic.
$100? Hell no. And then y'all, babe, I didn't tell you this. I saw Baskin Robbins.
Oh yeah,
They're debuting some Thanksgiving side dish flavors.
ice cream.
Okay?
Yeah,
Ice cream flavors. So they're having a limited edition flavor, a combination of sweet potato and almond spice creams mixed with, get this, honey cornbread pieces and swirls of ocean spray cranberry sauce. Who the fuck? What, my nigga?
how does leave the boardroom?
It's giving like dressing in cranberry sauce, and I don't even like that shit together. I don't even like cranberry sauce. Like,
That's
what
true.
the fuck are
This
we
is
doing,
true.
bruh? I don't know. I really don't understand. I get it. Actually, I lie. I don't.
How could
I
you?
don't. I don't really understand why. And they're not the only company that does this. A lot of brands will try to. Lay's does this a lot. A lot of brands will try to venture
Oh,
out.
yeah,
and
do
try
some
to do these,
weird ass-
creative flavors. Who asked y'all for this shit?
Yeah, who was like, you know what I
Truly.
want to eat as they're eating their food? You know what would go right with this as a chip? Chicken and waffles.
But the thing is, and also too, y'all, they're making these flavors, but it's like, why would I want to eat this in a chip form? Where in the fuck do you think I want to have some sausage and gravy, potato chips? My nigga, I want biscuits and gravy. I don't want a fucking chip. Like what? Like make it make sense, bruh. Chicken and waffle chip. My nigga, give me a chicken and a waffle. I don't want this fucking crunchy ass shit that's like. And how am I gonna get both flavors in one single item?
You can really only taste like the
It's
maple syrup.
It's a potato.
A little bit, yeah.
It's a potato. So basically, you're giving a potato with fucking flavorings. Let me tell you, I don't want flavored potatoes.
If it's not what cheese or sour cream and onion, barbecue,
Shit that you would maybe put in a regular, baked potato.
right?
And
Chives.
When have you ever had a baked potato with a waffle? Never.
It be them people that it be doing like I think it's the people that already do like sweet
Now,
stuff.
have you ever had a baked potato with barbecue? Of course. Barbecue places have it all the time.
Yeah, spuds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But why the fuck would I want a biscuit and gravy potato chip? Why the hell would I want ice cream with pieces of cornbread and cranberry sauce?
They want to make
And
it
ice
seasonal.
cream? This ain't no damn cake. This ain't cake and ice cream. You talking about fucking cornbread. That is a different fucking consistency. Remember, that reminded me of this one time y'all was so pissed. Cody and I went to this place in Edmond, and now mind you, y'all, I don't really get biscuits that much, but I was like, fuck it, let me get a biscuit. I didn't know what their biscuits were. They were homemade, right?
Oh yes, I
Y'all,
remember
this
this now.
biscuit was the consistency of a piece of cornbread.
It
I
literally,
was pissed.
it wasn't like you know how you know how like
It
a
was
biscuit has like a little
crumbly.
hard edge. It was literally like they cut it like
No, and you
It's a
couldn't-
biscuit.
And when you try to cut it open, it's crumbly. I can't even spray no damn jelly over it because the shit's crumbling and coming off.
All
What the
because
fuck,
niggas want to
bro?
be different.
Like, come on, y'all.
Right. Last thing before we go, I was going to tell you about something.
Yeah, you got some samples.
Yeah, so these are samples that we did not know that were samples. So when we listened to the song, we didn't know it came from somebody. Covers, basically. Okay. Now, I'm going to just bring an example because how it kind of, like, when I first started about this, oh, yeah. Back in middle school, y'all, I had this argument with this girl.
She was a white girl.
Yeah, I just in case if y'all didn't know, I know we probably got some white listeners. Shout out to y'all.
We know who our audience is. Hey, y'all.
Yeah, shout out to my
And if
Caucasians.
you listen to us, you fuck with us.
Right.
Then you know what's up.
If you made it to this episode or this part of the podcast, you fuck with us. All right, anyway.
Yeah, you tuned in for this long. We love that.
So the example was I had this argument with this girl, and she was telling me about Brad McKnight before he was a bitch ass nigga. But it was telling me about Begins at One or All Starts at One or whatever the song is called. And she was telling me that wasn't his song. That was a white man's song. And so at first I was like arguing with her. I went to a rodeo a few weeks later and listened to it on the PA on the speaker, and all I heard was the country version of, it's like a dream come true, all that. Never told her, and I was like, I ain't about to apologize, whatever like that. But I was like, dang, she probably is right. Until we looked it up and realized that Brandon Knight wrote the song, and him and that other person, whoever his name is, sung it. So then I just happened to come across these things where samples that I didn't even know were samples. So I'm only going to bring up the ones that I didn't know, but you would know of, or, whatever.
Okay.
So we're going to start this off with This Woman's Work by Maxwell. Okay. That was a sample.
By a white woman?
Yes, named Kate Bush.
Hold on, so A Woman's Work is not Maxwell's song? Mm-mm. Okay. He made it sound better.
Yeah.
I don't know what she sound like.
Yeah, but yeah, right.
He made it sound better.
If I Were a Boy.
By Beyonce?
Yes. It was this woman named BCG who started that.
Okay.
Next one, RESPCT. By
That's not an Aretha song?
Nope. Otis Redding.
Okay. He's a black man, so I won't
Yeah.
like it.
Okay, Emotion, Destiny's Child. You know that?
No, I'm thinking right.
That was originally by Samantha Sang in the Bee Gees. Okay, this one is the one that got me. Don't You by Pussycat Dolls.
Oh, I'm not surprised. I know you like it.
I know you like it. Yeah.
I know you do. Who's that by?
It's by this woman named Tori Almaz.
That's when. By the way, y'all. Okay. I'm gonna say this because I know this is a hip hop, not a hip hop podcast.
This is a hip hop. It's my show.
But we are a culture. We typically talk about black people, culture topics on this podcast.
But if we do talk about white people, we talk about the white people we fuck with.
We do, and I'm gonna say this, y'all. There was a time the Pussycat Doll era, and when that music was coming out,
Fergie and all them.
That was my shit. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I love the Pussycat Dolls. I loved Fergie. I loved all of them. Like, big girls don't cry. Like, come on, y'all. Don't you wish your girlfriend was... They were a moment.
They were.
And then even coming out, just learning that...
They didn't even fuck with each other.
Yeah, how Nicole didn't fuck with none of the bitches.
Yeah, oh no.
We did talk about it on the podcast.
We did.
You remember it came out? She sang all the vocals.
And they was like... And we bringing these girls... Yeah.
But...
They was just along for the ride.
But you see the girl she didn't like, which is the black girl. Because she could actually sing. Mm-hmm. Nicole didn't like her. Especially that one song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. 2 more and that's it.
Okay.
All I do is think of you.
Huh? Oh, B5? The real version. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm really telling my age. I remember the first time I heard Cody.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's B5. He said,
no, it's not. And guess what? Even for me, it was a no, it's not.
So, because who?
So,
B5.
Okay, this is what we're going to say. Her version of All I Do Is Think of You that she likes is B5. Mm-hmm. The one I like is True.
Yeah, I know B5.
But Jackson 5.
Too, but,
But Jackson 5 were the one who did that song.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah. I did. Different. Yo, I'm going to actually credit my cousin Keela. She always gives me the facts on that. Uh-huh. She was the one that told me that. And I was like, ain't that about a... What?
I wonder what their version sounds like.
Okay, if I had to rank them, I'm still putting Troop number 5. I mean, number 5. Number 1. But the Jackson 5 is number 2 because it is the original.
Damn, so the B5 didn't do him no justice?
Did y'all hear?
I'm not going to lie. My favorite part
of y'all B5, see them, and I'll even splice the video if I can find it, of them singing it on 106 in Park.
I ain't talking about that.
No, because if you can't even perform it.
I mean, let's not go to a live performance. I like the video. Lil Brian, he was like, I think about you. He was on that school bus. I think about you all the time.
B5. Okay. Hey. Wonder why they didn't make it out of Bad Boy.
I know. Diddy.
Right. Yeah. It's always Diddy's fault. Okay. Last one. Angel of Mine.
Okay. I don't mean to. This is not going to be a Diddy Dash podcast. But damn, y'all. Like, this shit coming out about Diddy. We learned all this shit about him and his artist.
I told you about
this nigga is not.
I told you about girl. Actually, you told me. Maybe. With the anything. I think she started that.
Love Danny Kane too. By the way, Aubrey ain't fucked with Diddy. in a minute. She been stopped fucking with
You
that
know what's
nigga.
so crazy? She stood 10 toes down.
She
I
did.
am proud of her. At least if she was she's like, nope, y'all ain't about to put me down in this fucking circle. Oh, and last one, Angel of Mine was not originally by Monica. It was this either group, I want to say Eternal. Black group, I want to say.
I already knew.
So yeah, samples that I did not know were samples and stuff. So yeah, do we have one more thing to say, or is that it?
No, that's about it.
All right, y'all. Well, happy that we were back and everything. Until next time, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.